In life, we all dream of becoming something, someone who matters, someone who makes a difference. But most people never get there. They spend hours watching motivational videos, reading success quotes, feeling inspired for a moment. And then, nothing changes. Why? Because motivation is like a spark, bright but short-lived. Without discipline, that spark never becomes a fire. Let me tell you a story that might just shift the way you see success forever. In a quiet little town nestled between rolling hills and wide golden fields, lived a young man named Henry. He was bright, full of dreams, and hungry to make something out of his life. Every morning, before leaving his bed, Henry would scroll through YouTube and watch motivational speakers shouting, "You can do it. Believe in yourself." His heart would race. His mind would burn with ideas. "This time," he'd whisper to himself, "this time, I'll change everything." He'd grab his notebook and write out a schedule. Study for 6 hours, work out in the evening, wake up early, no more laziness. Just seeing those words gave him a rush. He felt unstoppable. For 2 days, maybe 3, he'd live like a new man, waking up early, reading, studying. But soon, the fire would fade. The early alarms became snooze buttons. The books stayed closed, and the same excuses crept back in. "I'm tired today. I'll start again tomorrow." Tomorrow. Always tomorrow. Weeks turned into months, and frustration started to eat him alive. He began to think maybe he just wasn't made for success. Maybe motivation didn't work for him. One afternoon, while wandering through town, feeling defeated, Henry met his old friend, Ben Walker. Ben was calm, confident, the kind of guy who seemed to have his life together. He woke up before sunrise, kept a routine, studied consistently, and was slowly becoming one of the best students in town. Henry looked at him with disbelief. "Ben, how do you do it, man? How do you stay so motivated all the time?" Ben laughed softly. "Motivated?" he said. "I'm not motivated every day, Henry. I'm disciplined." Henry frowned. "Isn't that the same thing?" Ben shook his head. "Not at all. Come with me tomorrow morning. I want to show you something." The next morning, before the sun even peeked over the horizon, Henry reluctantly dragged himself out of bed. The air was crisp, the sky painted in pale blues and oranges. Birds were just beginning to sing as Ben led him down a narrow dirt path toward the river. By the riverside sat an old fisherman. His hands were rough and calloused, his back slightly bent, but his eyes sparkled with calm wisdom. He was pulling his net from the water as if it were part of his daily heartbeat. Ben called out, "Grandpa, could you tell my friend the story you once told me about discipline?" The old man smiled warmly and motioned for Henry to sit beside him. "Do you see this river, son?" he said. "I come here every single morning at this exact time. Whether it's freezing cold, raining hard, or blazing hot, I throw my net into the water." Henry nodded slowly. "You must really love fishing." The old man chuckled. "No, son. This isn't about love or mood. This is my duty. If I only came when I felt like it, my family would starve. If I waited for perfect weather, we'd have nothing to eat. I don't wait for motivation. I trust discipline." His words cut through the morning air like a knife. "Motivation," he said, "is like lightning. It flashes bright for a moment, then disappears. But discipline is like a steady fire. It burns quietly, but it never goes out." Henry listened, wide-eyed. The fisherman pointed to a tall bamboo tree swaying nearby. "You see that tree?" he asked. "There's a story behind it." He began softly, his voice steady and rhythmic, like the flow of the river. Once, a farmer planted a bamboo seed. Every day, he watered it, gave it sunlight, cared for the soil. A year passed. Nothing happened. 2 years, still nothing. People mocked him, said he was wasting his time. But he kept watering every single day. 3 years, 4 years, still no sign of life. But in the 5th year, something miraculous happened. In just 6 weeks, that bamboo shot up 90 feet tall. Henry's eyes widened. 90 feet? That fast? The fisherman smiled knowingly. Yes. But during those 4 long years, the bamboo wasn't sleeping. It was growing roots, deep, strong roots that could support that incredible height. Without those years of unseen growth, it would have collapsed in the first strong wind. He paused, letting the words sink in. Discipline is like that, son. You may not see progress for a while, but every day you stay consistent, you're building roots. The results will come, but only if you keep going. That morning changed Henry. As the first rays of sunlight reflected on the calm river, he realized something powerful. He had been chasing motivation, when what he really needed was commitment. Motivation made him feel good. Discipline would make him great. From that day forward, Henry decided he wouldn't wait to feel ready. He set a routine, simple but strict. Wake up early, study no matter how tired, exercise even when he didn't want to. He started small, but he stayed consistent. At first it was hard. His mind screamed for comfort. But he remembered the fisherman's words, "Keep watering your bamboo." So he did. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Slowly, his focus sharpened. His confidence grew. The same boy who once relied on motivation became the man others now looked up to for discipline. Years later, Henry had become one of the most respected men in his town. People admired his consistency, his patience, and the quiet strength that radiated from him. He no longer needed motivational videos. He had become one himself. Whenever someone asked, "Henry, what's your secret to success?" he would smile and say, "Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. You can't build a great life on feelings, only on habits. If you can do small things right every single day, the big results will follow naturally." He'd look at them kindly and add, "Stop waiting for the perfect day. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start today, even if it's messy, even if it's small." Because one day, those small efforts will grow roots deep enough to hold up your dreams. And if you're listening to this right now, remember, your bamboo is growing. You may not see it yet, but beneath the surface, your discipline is building the foundation for your future. So don't give up when results take time. Don't quit when you don't feel motivated. Keep showing up. Keep watering your bamboo. Because one day, when you least expect it, your life will rise, tall, strong, and unshakable. If this story inspired you, don't forget to hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs a reminder that consistency beats motivation every time. And subscribe for more stories like this. Stories that help you grow, stay grounded, and build a life you'll be proud of. Thank you for listening. Stay disciplined, stay patient, and keep moving forward. Your bamboo moment is coming.